My grandfather was in the Navy during World War II, and in the 1940s he worked as a first-class fireman on a huge carrier ship called the USS Franklin. It was the size of 2 or 3 football fields and was a ship that carried planes. In 1945, the USS Franklin set off to Japan, and unfortunately, a group of Japanese attackers was aware of their arrival. Nearing Japan, my grandfather's ship was in great danger. The attackers had planned out the bombing of my grandfather's ship very carefully, so when the Japanese let go of the bomb, it hit the deck of the Franklin, and pieces of metal and glass, called shrapnel, flew everywhere, leaving thousands injured. My grandfather's right leg had been badly hit, all the way down to the arch of his foot, and the bones in his foot were shattered. With the strength and shock of the bomb, my grandfather got knocked into the water along with thousands of other Navy men. Luckily, my grandfather was a fantastic swimmer. As he tumbled into the water, his leg killed with pain, but the ice-cold water against his wounds stopped him from bleeding to death. My grandfather swam for hours and hours without drowning, and luckily, another ship came along and saved the ones who had survived. The ship took the men to a hospital in Cambridge, Maryland, and my grandfather was in the hospital for over 3 months, receiving many treatments and medications for shrapnel wounds. During his stay at the hospital, the doctors told my grandfather that he would never walk again. But later in his life, he was able to walk, and he received a Purple Heart for being injured in a line of duty. And despite a small limp, he went on to play tennis and live an active life.